Well, over the last 3 years, we've been retracing George Orwell's Road to Wigan Pier, his route that comes all the way up through the Midlands, through the northwest of the country and Yorkshire, and stopping in towns and cities along the way, and just really looking at the impact of austerity since 2010. One of the things we've really noticed is the impact on towns seems to be much greater than in cities, and that's not that because cities don't have poor areas, but just that the sense of being part of a city where some things are still working gives people a greater kind of sense of self and pride than just being in a town where everything's been taken away. And I think there's been a really kind of centralising mantra which has gone on in terms of removing services from towns into cities, saying, you know, your mental health services can move to here and your libraries can move to here. And actually what you're doing is just leaving stripped down towns that with kind of boarded up spaces. Well, I think that in many ways the metro mayor kind of scenario that's been happening across the country has been amazing for cities, and it's given cities kind of tremendous power for renewal. But the trouble is that, to me, cities can only really be successful if the towns around them are successful, and there needs to be a sort of strategy between the two that kind of enables both to work. Because if you destroy the towns around the edges by just funneling everybody into the cities just get more and more jammed, the housing's worse, the transport's worse. You need people to be able to live outside kind of happily and for one to sort of benefit the other.